If you're looking for combos for Farmer Steel, you are in the right place. Also, Zorgaton got a new edit style with this most recent patch this morning, so I do have a video on him already. With that being said, let's get sweaty. Back blings on Farmer Steel. You know what? This is one of those outfits that is not going to get a lot of love. I can already tell, but I can appreciate the creativity. It's like a half man, half robot. It looks like super futuristic on his waist down in terms of his legs, but then on his upper half, it looks like he created the armor himself with like the tires around his shoulders and stuff. And I think it's a pretty unique skin. I'm not saying it's going to be anyone's favorite. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Maybe you're a farmer and you like it, but I thought it was pretty unique. It doesn't look terrible in game. It is a rare, so it's not really a scam on the price. There's a lot of good detail here. This is the rust bucket. It looks really good on him. And I think it's a pretty decent skin overall. I'm not saying I'm going to run it every day. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say I'm going to run it every week. But I will say this is one of those unique outfits that I don't think you're going to see a lot in the actual game. And I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm not saying it's going to be rare, but I'm telling you, no one's going to buy it. People don't really like skins like this. But I think it's worth noting that it doesn't feel super bulky in game. I mean, you saw me cranking in the first look video. It doesn't feel bulky at all. It looks pretty damn good. It's not distracting. The hat has a lot of nice detail when you're ADSing. It's actually done fairly well, and I'm actually surprised that I'm giving it that much praise right now. But it does look pretty damn good. I kind of like it so far. The heavy harvester on a handful of outfits here. Looks good on China. Bone wasp, you really don't see it a lot. That looks good. Iconic. It doesn't really match the vibe. Some of these are like really good. Some of them are a stretch, as they usually are. This backling reminds me of like a Rust Bucket 2.0. It looks really good on Rust Lord, by the way. Looks really good on both of the China's Alpine Ace and Mogul. The Burnt Mary Marauder or the Ginger Gunner will look really good. Cypher in the house. Circuit Breaker in the house. Looks really good on Cutie Pie. Definitely matches her vibe. She's kind of got like a junkyard vibe. It looks really good. Despacito. This is how we do it down in Farmer Steel over here. The Frontier. Hat off as well. The Sparkplug outfit. Rustler. Ruckus looks pretty damn cool. Renegade Wado looks great. Both styles. Looks great on her. We have Mayhem. Hypernova. I almost said Hyperion. Wrangler. Ara. It's a little bulk.com on Ara. She is a pretty slim character, but it looks decent. Cole in the house. Guild as well. Looks better on the original style, personally. Hayseed matches the vibe. Prickly Patroller is it's pretty interesting. It matches kind of like the orange she has on her, for sure, on her legs and her gloves area. Renegade. Sharpspear Ranger, kind of a stretch. And then the Sunflower. Harvesting tools for my man, starting with the Crimson Axe. Yes, that looks pretty damn good. I like that. Then we have what it came with, the Power Pitch, in case you missed it. Pretty uneventful. Not gonna lie, the gameplay was I could deal without it. The Sawtooth matches his flannel too, a little bit with that blue. It's a stretch, but the whole rustic vibe looks really good with him. The Stop Axe again. Looks like he made this axe out of components at home, which is what his skin looks like as well. He's got a belt wrapped around his armor, ladies and gentlemen. A belt. I know. The basic basher looks like he made it. Very simple for a farmer, but it looks pretty cool. And then last but not least, the utility axe. It's got the color scheme. That looks really good. That little strap matches his hat as well. So moving on to gliders. Here's the PNG. Boom! We have the Junk Jet. It looks like he made it. I'm just saying. The Crop Duster is not part of the same set. Looks pretty good with him. The Stealth Pivot kind of matches the futuristic legs that he's wearing. The Crossfire kind of gives me like a Western vibe. It's kind of a stretch. The Fossil Flyer has a nice red and tan color scheme. And then the wet paint, it's got a little bit of everything there on the color scheme. It's kind of interesting. Moving on to weapon wraps. Because he is paired with Zorgatron, okay, the Meteor weapon wrap for outer space. The Battle Barn is what it came with. The Mayhem will look pretty good with him. The Rustler plaid might be a little bright, but he does have a plaid shirt. It is not that color, but it might still look pretty good. The Stitchy, I'm really trying to go with the color of his flannel here. It's going to be a little more saturated than that, but it's close. But then the Triassic weapon wrap. Farmer's Steel for 1200. I think they could have stretched it to an epic because of the animation on the back bling. I know it's a stretch, but epic does that. So I'll give it a 2 out of 2 for rarity. I think it's a good deal. Color scheme is kind of meh. It's okay. Does it match a decent amount? It actually does. Is the outfit creative here? We'll give it a 1 out of 2. It's actually pretty cool. And then will I use it regularly? I'm not sure. How about a 0.5 here? Can we do that? A 0.5? I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't know if I will use it, but I think I might get a wild hair. So 2, 4, 6, 6.5 out of 10 for Farmer Steel. The power pitch for 800. Although I'm not really digging it, I think it's worth that. Actually, I'll give it a 2 out of 2 there. Color scheme again. Equip sound. Impact swing. Impact was okay on opponents. Will I use it? I will not use this. 2, 4 out of 10 for the power pitch. Creative, but not what I want to use whatsoever. The weapon wrap, I'm not super crazy about it. I think it looks pretty nice though in game. It looks like it has a little bit more life in the actual preview here than it actually does right here. I'm not seeing that dark color. Maybe it's at a different glare. I don't remember exactly what it looked like in game. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's not crazy. It's just like a solid red with a little bit of rustic stuff on there. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 though. And with that being said, guys, liking the video is always appreciated. Subscribing is free. That is PIZO in the item shop. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you nerds on the live stream. See ya.